Thank you, Mr. Chair. When I first saw the concepts, I was actually, right off the bat, when I took a quick look, I preferred option 2. Because I saw where the parking was in front of the library, and I thought that helps utilize it. The more and more I looked, I started to get a better feel for option 1, and I thought that was more of the way to go. But I do agree that there's some components from option 2 that makes sense, and there's some components from option 1. But I think we need to continue to look at this from that high level. I mean, it's great to talk about details, what color brick we'd like. I'd like to see more chairs. I'd like to see more tables. I'd like to, more trees. That's what we're going to get within the detailed design that it talks about within the next steps. Right now, we need to look at a high overview of what we want to do moving forward. I hear many times that we don't have a vision. I disagree. We have a vision. We've stated it many times here at this table. We've heard it from the public. We've heard it from the residents. We've heard it from community partners, what they want over a 20-year span. And we've decided what that vision is going to be moved forward. We said we need more community space, and we said we need a civic square. I don't know how anyone doesn't see a civic square. When I look at it and you read the dimensions, you're looking at 40 meters by 62 meters in option 1. That's almost 26,000 square feet of open space. What we do with that space is what we'll deal with within that detailed design. Right? Does the water feature need to look exactly what it is right in this picture? Absolutely not. We'll figure it out when we get to that detailed design. Does the fact that in option 1 there's really no way to get to the back door of the library? Yeah, we'll figure those out. We'll take those comments in within the detailed design, and the design firm will develop and incorporate that. We all have some concerns, but as we move forward, this is at a high level, and let's say, does it incorporate some of the stuff that we'd like to see? Does it have added community space? Yes. Does it have a civic square? Yes. That's what we've been looking for. That's what we're going to look to do to revitalize the downtown. That's what we've been asking for. It's here in front of us. Let's move forward to that next step. I agree with Councillor Tom as far as I'm not in favor of, if we approve to go to that next step, that we look at paving the parking lot right away. I would eliminate that aspect of it, but I definitely think that we need to move forward, if we do, in the demolition of the 2 buildings and get those detailed designs back. And then we can move forward as far as the uses of those extensions to the Church Street School. I mean, we've looked at many options and had discussions. Do we bring the theater into the fold? Or is it just community space? So those are some of the things that we'll have some discussions on, and we'll continue to hear from the public while we're in that detailed design. And that's some of the stuff that the design firm that we put out, and we get to come back and to develop those detailed designs that they'll look at. And they'll also make some suggestions and say, we've heard from you guys, from council, from this town, that they would like to see these things incorporated in. And so they'll get into those detailed aspects and say, here you go. And then we can finally make a decision on Library Square. And I'm looking forward to moving forward and continuing the revitalization of downtown.